The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Garnacho. And it's Fernandez. Distributed tidily. Good ball, good take. Chance! Priceless from Palmer!
Oh, what a superb finish to this first half from a great player. It's lifted the whole mood of the team and indeed the fans, and it should be enough to ensure they go into the break with a narrow but very welcome advantage.
After 45 minutes is...
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
The final seconds now. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, when you look at the golf in quality, the gap should be greater, but there are higher gears to be found, so maybe we'll see that reflected.
Chelsea have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And he's let fly! Pass somewhat off target. Tries from distance. Shooting chance! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Badiashile. Caicedo. For Palmer. Bino Gittins. And it's Fernandez. Hato. And Badiashile. Chelsea are still that goal to the good. Garnacho. And it's Palmer. Palmer! Priceless from Palmer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
The goal scorer after 57 minutes is number 10.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Garnacho. Turns back here, probably the best option. Just about up to the hour now. Caicedo. And it's made its way to him. Bino Gittins. He's onside. Gets his head on it! Oh, it's hit the post. Nicely aimed pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Just eases him off the ball. Ball is over the line. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Palmer gets a foot in here. Oh, he's bustling! Great chance! It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Is number 17.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That's really well cleared. And that is out of play. So there's going to be another change here.
Substitution in progress.
In with the challenge. And it's Palmer. Can he get on the end of this? Gusto picks it up out wide. Goes for the shot! No, he's missed it.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Not the most accurate pass. He's got away.
That's good play from him.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Caicedo gets it away. It's a throw-in. Referee's given a throw. Some front-footed pressing going on here. He might be in here! Badiashile. And it's Gusto. Chelsea moments now away from seeing this one out. And he's intervened well there. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now they can clear their lines.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, just skips past his man. He's found a way through. It's anyone's ball now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's gone for a throw-in.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Played out towards the right wing. That's an imaginative pass. That is a great pick out. It's the left! Oh, the ball's come. That's another chance! They've done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
And there goes the final whistle. Chelsea are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Palmer gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And he's running through. Big chance! And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Villarreal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vega. Marin. Pedraza. That has not gone well. Pedraza. Now that looks a decent ball. Bruno Fernandes. Aimed beyond the defence. He can run onto that. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Backward it goes. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Goes for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Villarreal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ahmad! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Villarreal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's done that. That's rather hopeful.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Marin did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Marin. Bruno Fernandes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's through now, is he? Tries a shot! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Marin. Spread out to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Parejo! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Parejo really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Menu. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Half an hour played now. He's picked his way through. Gay. Parejo. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Parejo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. Gerard Moreno!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Shaw. Menu. To Bruno Fernandes.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's got away. Goes for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Vega. Gay. Pedraza. Marin. Pepe is onto this, takes a shot! He might be in here! He's one-on-one! Decent chance! Just not quite happening for him just now. We are into stoppage time. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ahmad. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gerard Moreno. It's out for a goal kick. Shaw. Here's Matheus Cunha. Pedraza. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Menu. And that could set him on his way. That's going to go a long way. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Referee's given a throw. Villarreal still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 28.997.
And he's found a way past. Gets into some space. Elects to cross. And he's taking no chances there. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Just off target.
Bruno Fernandes could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Pepe. That is lovely.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's made its way to him. Menu. Oh, some tackle that. Opts for safety. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pedraza. Bruno Fernandes. And he's got the beating of his man. Pinches it off him.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Parejo! Matheus Cunha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Now Diallo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. He's having a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Villarreal must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Gay. Pedraza. The final 5 minutes. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Maguire. And it's Mazraoui.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Gerard
descuento.
Moreno. Now, can they get him away? Casemiro. Applies the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt...
Takes a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Diogo Dalot. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, we all know that Harry Maguire has come under a lot of scrutiny over the years, Peter. But I think he's passed most tests with flying colours. It'll be interesting to see how the opposition might test him using pace, because if he has a weakness, then it's the fact that he's a little slow on the turn, though it's usually something he can make up for with his reading of the game.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Ahmad. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Looking for options for movement. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Keeper gets his hands on it. Gerard Moreno. Ball is over the line. No goals as yet. Pressing high and with purpose. Ahmad. He's found a way through. Ahmad! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Shaw. Menu. And he's forced to go back. That's a good ball out wide. It's a throw-in. And here's Ahmad. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's had it nicked away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bruno Fernandes. Now Diallo. And it's Dallo. Pedraza. Pepe. Vega. Now it's Gerard Moreno. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Pepe just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Shaw. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Bruno Fernandes. And he's away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get rid.
Maguire.
Now Menu. Pepe producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pedraza. Marín.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Pedraza. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Que permanecerá abierta entre semana en horario de oficina.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So neither side has yet broken through. He's shifting, and the shot! And he hits the net! The second half sparks straight into life! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Now it's Gerard Moreno. There's a searching pass. And a shot! It's a loose ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gay has given away a free kick. Now, can they get him away? Has a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
La asistencia a este partido asciende
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Out for a throw. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pepe looking to add to his goal. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, that pass. It's Parejo! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Marcó en el minuto 66 el dorsal 10. ¡Parejo!
Villarreal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's ambitious. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Diogo Dalot. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Out to the right. He's picked his way through. Vega. More and more pressure on the ball here. Marin. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's made its way to him.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Gay. Played out wide. Vega. Marin. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely spread. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Cambio de jugadores.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Villarreal can consider themselves just about safe now. He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Can he latch on to this? And they've got rid. Over to the left. That's a promising position. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Casemiro.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Casemiro! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Marin. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that is as far as it goes. Villarreal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Pepe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.